Good morning, everybody. It is Bethany from Cranberry Essentials. And where was I yesterday? Yesterday was Mercury retrograde at its finest. Mercury retrograde has a reputation for things not going as smoothly as they should, and that was the case yesterday. And sometimes you just got to go with it. And yesterday was a case of it wasn't going anywhere. I literally filmed it or attempted to film it 5 times, and I only have a limited amount of window that I can do this in the morning. So I 5 times I tried to do it. Out of those 5 times, at least 3 of them had a kitten in my face up the back of me. He was perched trying to get on my head. Yeah, it wasn't happening. He sat on my keyboard. He adjusted my screen so that I couldn't, get things to work right. It was just, it was a little bit of everything yesterday morning. So obviously that didn't work. All right, so we are doing a drawing today, doing a tarot daily reading for Thursday, October 15th. We are halfway through October. Doesn't seem possible. Although there are some that say this year could end quickly, please. If you think that it's magically going to end at the end of 2020, we have a shadow on this thing that's longer than the shadow of Mercury retrograde. I think that things are not going to be the same that they were. And sometimes you pull all those things out of the box. It's like packing for a trip. You take everything out. It never goes back in the same way, or a grocery bag. Never goes back in the same way it came out. So yeah, we're going to be looking at some differences. I think, positively, the best way to go forward with this is just, I've said it before, be adaptable, roll with it. Do your best not to let the stress get to you. And honestly, that was part of yesterday too, was by the time I was done, I was so stressed out. I'm thinking, I can't give a positive reading. There's no way. I was so stressed myself that it was taking me out of the zone. Oops. So the first card for today, the one that signifies this, is the Hermit. And it talks about going inward to find what you need to find within yourself. That lantern, that light that he's seeking, it's there for him. And it means pulling back. If you have to pull back from media, if you have to pull back from the internet, if you have to pull back from people, take that time to come back to a neutral place within yourself and find that. I mean, it's a hard time for everybody, and you do have to recognize that everybody is having a hard time. It's not just you. So when you get really caught up in oh my gosh, my life is chaos. Everybody's life is in chaos right at the moment. I know very few people who are not having a hard time right now. So the Hermit encourages you to go within, find that sense of balance, place of peace within yourself, sort of pull within yourself to find your strength. Because the strength is there. You've got whatever it takes to get through this really hard time. We all do. Every one of us has it within ourselves to make it through this. We're not given things we can't handle. My mother used to say that, drove me nuts. But it's the truth. Thanks, Mom. We're never given things that we can't handle. We just may not like handling them. And that usually means that there's a pretty good lesson attached to it. So we're going to do some clarifying. I'll pull another card for today. I have another new deck that I got, which is really fascinating. It is the Crow Tarot, which has some great imagery, but I just got it. So I'm just sort of adjusting to it and trying to figure out where I stand with it. All right, so message for today to clarify. Okay, well, it's going to tell me whether I wanted it. Justice. And in this case, the justice is going to happen for if you... Okay. All right. So I pulled the Justice card, and that means an equalizing of balance of power. It's not up to you to right the wrongs, but to find that balance within yourself. The Justice card means that it's like karma. If you believe in karma or not, but it's not necessarily up to you to deliver that karma. Okay, so know that balance is coming. It will happen in its time. It's going to happen in its own time. It's not anything that you can control, but it will happen. And one more for today, since they're jumping out. I've already gone 6 minutes. Might as well go more. Okay, what do we need to know, Spirit? To find that balance and to go within. That's our lesson seems to be for today. What do we need to know for the greater good? Greater good, non-sign specific. This is not for anyone in particular, any sign in particular. It's for all out there. What do we need to know? I got several. All right. Take a look at these. There are choices that are going to come up. You're going to have choices that are going to happen within your life. And you're going to be trying to decide which one is the best one for that. These can be big choices. They can be what to have for dinner, but they're choices that are going to come up that are going to be impactful on you. Judgment means that there will be the finality. And again, I was talking about karma, and it's not up to you to offer that karma. That karma will come one way or the other. But it's not always up to you to feel like you have to fight all of the battles all of the time. That's what I'm being told. And there will be an end to it. There will be an end to this chaos eventually. But like I said, it's not going to be the same as what it was before. So don't think you're going back to the same thing. So this is the Ten of Swords. And that means that it is done. It is dead. It is gone. It is done. If you look at all those swords in his back, they cannot, well, they could go deeper. Yeah, they could. They could pin him even further, but pretty much he's decided this is it. So in the case of what we've been talking about, whatever that was in the past that you felt the need to battle, that you thought, well, things have changed. How am I supposed to fight that battle now? That battle's done. This is a battle in the past. He's looking towards the past. So you are done with that battle. And there will be new ones. And it's going to be up to you to decide how to fight those battles or how to handle those challenges. And that's where this card comes in. And this is benevolence. And what this means is, if you notice, he's got pentacles to share. He also has the scales. And we talked about justice being an equalizer. And in this case, it's, equalizing the relationships around you. Making sure that, you are giving to others when you can, but not to the point where you give so much that you give everything you've got. That was a lot of cards. For one card, I went to one card, and now I've got what? How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we did 6 cards this morning. That was a lot. They had a lot to say this morning. I guess it would be make up for yesterday. So that's your reading for today. I hope that it helps in some way, resonance. Keep in mind that your current position is not your ultimate destination. Is that from Indy? I don't know where that came from. I think he was more like, it's not the miles, it's the adventure or something. Anyways, I'm muttering here. So that is your card drawing for the day. I hope this helps in some way. Just remember to take a deep breath, breathe, go within, find your own balance within yourself. Don't rely on others to give you that balance. And there's a lot of that out there. A lot of people who think they can offer you the best, but the best is within yourself. All right, you've got it. You've got your message for today. Stay safe, stay healthy. And remember, I'm sending blessings from me. Thanks. Bye.